Okay, so we're moving up to year 4 now, and it is adding numbers with up to 4 digits. Now you will start to notice that the strategies are the same, okay? We're just moving them along. Bigger numbers, more complex numbers. Right, so we are doing the sum 1,378 plus 2,148, okay? Again, we might use a bar model, part, whole model. This, add this, gives you this. So 1378, 2148. Now at this point, if a child had drawn it like that, I would say to them, look at your bars because they shouldn't be equal. Why shouldn't they be equal? Because this one, okay, is smaller than this one. So I'd expect them just to make this one slightly smaller. Okay, 1378. Then you might do this type of bar model. So your whole is 2138, something, add this, add something, makes this, okay? That is just making it a bit more of a challenge, all right? You also might do it like a cherry diagram. So here's your cherry diagram. This number, 1378, add 2148. What does it give you? That's another cherry diagram representation. And then again, you may go back to your base 10 and your counters. Now with our base 10s and our counters now, we're going up to thousands. So we've got our thousands, our hundreds, our tens and our ones. And we write down the sum. So 1,378, add 2,148. Remembering this helps us when we go into the abstract. So what have we got? Again, it goes back to, and I know I keep saying it, those 10 ones make 110, okay? So I've got 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many 10s? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, oh dear, 5, 6, 7. If that happens, just get them to draw another line down here, look. It's that idea that, you know, everyone makes mistakes in maths, and we really encourage that. Hundreds, 1, 2, 3. Now the thousands are actually 3D cubes, okay? Because the concept being that 10 of these make one of these. So it's actually a 3D cube. And again, they would have the manipulative there in front of them to help them. So the next one was 2,148. So I've got 8 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can see now we are getting into the much more complex maths. 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many hundreds? Only 1 on this one. How many thousands? Remember, 10 of these make one of these. It's a 3D cube. Okay, so I've now got to do my counting. Now on the video, this probably looks a little bit extreme, but I promise you when the children are... Oh, we've got 2 of those. Of course, lucky Mrs. Smith's here, she pointed it out to me. Phew, thank you, Mrs. Smith. Okay. Right, how many ones have I got? Right, straight away, the children should see that I've got more than 10 ones, so there's going to be an exchange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those 10 ones have been exchanged for 1 10. How many have I got left over? Again, that's sort of beginning to get them thinking about remainders as well, which is really important, particularly when we go into division. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of those, 6 left. How many 10s? Now straight away again, they should see that there are more than 10 10s. And we know that 10 10s make 100. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shift them over. You're exchanging. We've got 2 left. How many hundreds? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many thousands? 1, 2, 3. 3,526. Now, using exactly the same model, but with the place value counters. Again, like I keep saying, the children who need the counters in school will have them. Okay, and it's children of all abilities in maths use those counters because it really helps underpin their place value knowledge. So, back to 1,378. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones, 7 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 hundreds, 1, 2, 3, and 1,000. Go back to this one. 8 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. 100. And then 2,000s. And exactly the same way as we did with our base 10. So I'm going to introduce another colour. Let's mix it up a bit. Let's go for a purple. How many ones have I got? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's where that place value knowledge from the younger year groups is going to come back in. 10 ones makes 1 10. Let's put it down there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left over. Then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's cross them out then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tens makes 100. I've got 2 left over. Let's count my hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and my thousands. Right, those are the pictorials. Now we start to go on to the abstract. Now the abstract is probably what most parents will look at and say, aha, yes, that's how I did it at school. The abstract is really good if they've got that underpinning place value knowledge. If they haven't got that underpinning place value knowledge, they can find that they can do the abstract, but they don't understand the calculation. So I've got 1,378, add 2,148. Now, I would still, even up to year 6, encourage the children to write this above it, just so they can remember what they're doing. So now we've got 8 ones, add 8 ones, which is 16 ones. 16 ones is made up of 1 10 and 6 ones. I've exchanged those 10 ones there, okay, because I know that 16 is made up of 10 and 6, okay. Then I'm adding on my 10s. So I've got 7, add 4, which is 11, and 2. So I've got 12 hundreds. 12 hundreds, which is made up, okay, of 12 hundreds is made up of 100, okay, and 2 10s. Sorry, I'm so sorry, I've said 12 hundreds. I meant 12 tens. 12 tens. So I've got 12 tens, okay? So I've got my 2 there and my 1 there. So I've got 1 in my hundreds column and 2 in my tens column. 2 tens, which are 20. I'm now adding my hundreds. 300 add 100 is 400, and another one is 500. Then I add my thousands, okay? I hope that makes sense. I'm sorry for the small mistake I made.